What's up, everybody? It's your show back to the video right now. As you can see, we have Steer and Daniel. Um,
I'm Steer, by the way, not Daniel.
yeah, Steer's the top left, and Daniel is the bottom. And we're doing this new series called Game On, where we discuss a whole bunch of topics, all about video games. So I hope you guys enjoy. And we have 5 minutes to each discuss a topic, or to discuss one topic, and we have 5 questions. So it should be 25 minutes. So, are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so the first question is Warzone the best battle royale? Starting the timer now.
So Darren, do you want to lead this one, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'll do it. Right now, currently, I would say yes, because I just feel like every single battle royale out there has just been kind of the same, and this game is like a unique, realistic FPS shooter game, and it's just like all the other ones are just classical. Like Fortnite, it's dead. It's dead.
Yeah, Fortnite is so over.
I agree.
I 100% think the Warzone is the best battle royale, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare is one of the best video games on the market right now. Warzone, there's just it's so simple, but it's so complex at the same time.
Yeah.
I also think that the size upgrade from 100 to 150 players, the map is the perfect size for 150 players. I mean, the fact you can customize loadouts, pick certain things, and it just makes for a lot of funny moments. By the way, check out Trey's most recent video on Warzone. It was very funny, especially for us playing.
Yeah, it was. It was very fun to play. So I think Warzone is easily one of the best battle royales right now. Mainly,
the not question is one of the best. The question is it the best?
I'm getting there. So okay, let me rephrase that. I think Warzone is the best battle royale right now. I'm gonna move this right here. I think Warzone is the best battle royale right now because it is unique, like Daniel said, and the experience that you get as a player from playing that game, it's crazy because there's so many real life, realistic situations that happen in the game. There's not many things in that game, like that feeling wise, that feels unrealistic or unnatural or feels forced, I guess, in a way.
Like having magic blueprints that allow you to build walls.
Exactly, yeah. But the thing about Warzone is that it's like war. There's literally, you gotta crouch, get out of the ground sometimes. People are shooting at you because you don't want to get hit by a bullet. And it's the attention to detail in that game too is also amazing to me. That
for real.
There's so much little details that I think who created? Who are the developers of the game?
Infinity Ward.
That's an Infinity Ward game?
Yeah, Modern Warfare.
They came a long way since Infinite Warfare. Or
For
Infinity
real.
Warfare. Or what is it called? Yeah,
Infinite Warfare?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Came a long way from that.
I just think it's so much better than Blackout, because back when everybody
Oh my god, Blackout is horrendous.
Blackout just sucked because it's just
there would be so
literally
many
you could
thirsters in
hit
that
all
game.
your shots and they would not die.
Right.
And then with a click of an
that's the
LB
thing.
button, they're doing a stem shot and they're full health again.
Yeah.
But Warzone is so realistic. It's if you get shot, good, you're dead. You're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're talking a lot about the pros. I want to focus on the cons with what time we have left. First of all, servers. The servers need a lot of work. I know that Infinity Ward has not been doing that many designated servers for certain things, and that's also messing a lot with the competitive scene, which is where I spend most of my time looking.
Yeah.
Also, some of the mechanics in the game a little bit wonky. Cameraing is so much worse in a battle royale because there's so many more people. The buy station menu, they recently changed it so that you're how your teammates would be to the right side and everything else would be to the left. They changed it so it's all in one column with your teammates at the top. So it doesn't change that much, but for those of us that have been playing and got used to the old system, it's a little bit weird because you might try to quick buy some armor plates and accidentally buy your teammate back. I mean, yeah, it's a good thing that you bought your teammate back. But if you're someone like Daniel that doesn't contribute much, then why would you want to buy him back?
Shade.
I won the game for y'all that one time.
Okay.
With my gun.
Okay, it's off topic.
But I won the game.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I agree. There's a little bit of mechanics in the game that are kind of iffy, but the good thing about Warzone is that it's a fairly new game. It's I think it still has a long lifespan ahead of it, and I still think that it'll be more successful in the days to come. And they have plenty of time to fix the mechanics and fix the things that are not
Also,
good.
if I have time to say this, Infinity Ward has been really good about listening to the community.
Yeah, unlike Treyarch.
Everybody
I used to
else,
love Treyarch, but
I mean, unlike everybody else.
so
I mean, even Infinity Ward in the past, this is the first game where we have had a direct line of contact with the developers on the game.
mm-hmm.
So that just about wraps up the first topic.
Yeah. So overall, what is our top or our finishing statement? Is that Infinity War?
It's the best
is
battle
the
royale
best.
right now.
Yep. All right. So moving on to question number 2 is, oh God. Okay. Okay. Moving on to question
Are
number
you
2.
struggling?
Yeah, it was. Is Xbox dying? We're starting that now. 5 minutes.
See, this one is kind of tough. Because obviously, you have the general population that likes PS4 better. We are currently, I mean, who knows what the future will hold, but we are currently in an era where there's the Xbox One and its variations with the S and the X, and then the PS4 with its variation and the Pro.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, the majority of the gaming population leans towards PlayStation, which kind of just right there, it kind of shows that Xbox is dying. PlayStation has a lot of exclusive games, a lot of exclusive deals, and like
That's all true.
but I think that with this coming year, with the Xbox Series X and the PS5, we're gonna see a little bit of a change because Microsoft has been doing a lot to secure. Like I know that they hired I can't remember if it was 3 or 30. It had something with the 3 in there. New developers to focus on exclusive games for Microsoft. We have not had a good Xbox exclusive game since Halo.
Yeah.
That was the last great Xbox game.
Halos are dying. Halos just going downhill.
Okay.
Well, save it. That's another question. That's another question.
All right. So Xbox can bring it back, but at the moment, I would say yes. They are dying, and they need to change it fast.
I have something too. It's just exactly what you said, but I just feel like if we had more games, exclusive games, just like PlayStation got, it would be better. Because these people want to play these games, but they can't because it's just going to PlayStation.
Yeah.
And it's I remember back when I used to play 360. Everybody had a 360.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Almost every single person. You never heard anybody say PS3 is better than 360.
Yeah, never.
It was
never.
It was Xbox 360. But my question is, what made it that way?
And what made it
That's
turn
a
the
good
complete
question.
opposite way?
Yeah.
I think
what happened.
I feel like Xbox focuses more on single player games. And what I mean by that is there's a lot. So me and Dan, we play a lot of Xbox together, and I think Xbox is dying because, and well, me too, Sierra. I'll put it.
Yeah, I know. I was.
But
keep going.
I think Xbox is dying because the selection of games that we have to play is decreasing a lot. It's very limited. There's only so many games to play that are actually still fun and that are not old, that are good multiplayer games. I feel like PlayStation has plenty of multiplayer games that are fun for everybody. And by multiplayer games, I don't mean competitive games like you play, Sierra. I mean just games that you can sit back with your friends and have fun and play. But I feel like Xbox is not doing the greatest job of coming out with ways and features to hang out with your friends and play Xbox, especially during this time of the coronavirus and we're going through the pandemic.
And here's another thing. It's not just now, even though now has been mainly kind of iffy with the servers, probably because of Corona.
Wait,
but,
save that too about the.
I know. I'm saying that, but I'm just saying I just feel like Xbox is just its servers just if its servers go down, if it's one little problem, the whole thing is done.
Yeah.
Because if it's the gaming problem, you can't join Xbox Live.
Do you guys remember? I think it was last week. Last week on a Sunday, Xbox Live went down.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was in the middle of a competitive game, and it was the most crazy thing ever. And all you could see is just left the game. And I was like, wait, what's happening?
It happens so much. It just breaks for everybody. And then it shows everybody going offline. Literally, I have 200 something friends on Xbox. I had 0 online. and everybody was just offline. It was crazy. And Xbox does that a lot too with breaking.
And I think it was like last week or maybe this weekend. You couldn't view anybody's name. It was just a profile pic and what game they were playing. You couldn't see anybody's name. It was so broken.
Yeah, and also the being reported on Xbox, that's also broken.
Oh
too.
my gosh,
it
is so.
You
so
said
broken.
what?
Being reported.
Oh my God.
I've been reported twice. Both times, whenever the person that reported me incited the incident.
Yeah, exactly.
I honestly wish that there was just like a bot or something to monitor the actual communications.
I've been banned like 6 times, all for profile pictures. And the thing is,
Trey got banned because he put a LeBron James picture on his thing.
Yeah, it was his hairline receding.
Yeah, it was his hairline. He got banned for that.
We have 5 seconds. So it's just Xbox is on the downfall.
Xbox is on the decline.
It's on the downfall. I hope that the Series X can bring it back up.
The refrigerator.
Yeah.
Okay, so talking about the Series X, the next topic is Series X versus PS5. Starting 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'll start this one. So Steer and I watched a couple videos on the Xbox Series X, and supposedly, from what we know, it is stronger than the PS5. I watched another video that Steer did not watch that was saying that the Xbox Series X, I don't know how many times stronger, I don't remember, but it's stronger than the PS5 in loading times and graphics and all that stuff. So the Series X should be the top dog on the market this Christmas.
The problem with that, I mean, I know I have not watched the video that you said, but I have looked at the leaked specs for both. Those are obviously subject to change. But yes, Xbox is beating the PS5. The question is, because the general population favors PlayStation so much, who's going to actually look at the specs and who's going to just say, oh, it's PlayStation, that means it's better?
Yeah.
Because
it depends. So that's about money. That's about spending your money wisely.
Yeah.
Because some people, and if they get ripped off, that's their fault. But if you were looking for the stronger console and you want the stronger console, just assuming something is better without doing your research is not the greatest thing to do.
I know for a fact it has like 4 gigabytes more RAM. They have the exact same CPU, which is really interesting. It's like the Zen 2 Navi or whatever, like the microprocessor, but AMD is kind of handing them out at this point. But Xbox has stronger RAM. Xbox has more storage. The PS5 is only starting off with 825 gigabytes. Xbox obviously with 1 terabyte, and I just don't understand that.
So that's what it looks like for those of you who don't know. Okay, I guess you can't see.
Yeah, because I mean, I literally have 1.2 terabytes on my Xbox.
Right.
Yeah, I have 1.5 terabytes on my Xbox, and that's because of this hard drive right here.
Yeah, I have one on my Xbox, and it added the freaking 1,000.
Yeah. So I think the Series X will greatly benefit Xbox if they do it correctly, if they do it properly.
Yeah, if they market it correctly. Like, this is all coming down to marketing now.
Yeah. And this
You've invested in the better console, and now you just have to show it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing you have to look at, like, how many people are going to get the PS5 because of their friends? Because that's like saying that I bought a PlayStation. You don't have one. Steer doesn't have one.
Yeah, so then you wouldn't.
None of my friends really have a PlayStation.
So it's also about. I think it's also really mainly marketing. If they can market the Xbox Series X correctly and get people hyped about it, like they are doing right now, the little teaser image and them not telling whatever's going to come out, I think that was actually kind of smart because now we're all anticipating whenever it's like they said, like this holiday season. So we have no clue what day that is. We have no clue when that is. It's just holiday season 2020, and they haven't released. So okay, let me get back to that. So the games, I think that the Series X can bring Xbox back up on its increase because or whatever you call that, incline, because if they can drop the Series X and drop a bunch of games for it that are like new games, because I feel like I'm hoping lots of gaming developers and stuff are waiting for the Series X to come out to then drop their games. So it's a big thing. It's a big like launch.
I don't doubt that like major dev companies are already working with.
Do you guys
consoles.
think it would like affect it if like PS5 came out first?
That's actually a really good question.
And I think that I think it would affect it. I don't know if it
I
would
think
affect
we need
it
to ask
positively or
that as a
negatively,
whole new
though.
question.
Yeah, No.
Yeah.
Let's keep it with this. We can elaborate on this a little bit more.
Yeah.
So
Let's say
I actually don't, because the reason Xbox is planning on releasing it this holiday season is so that way kids' parents can buy it for them and give it to them for Christmas.
yeah.
So if PlayStation releases theirs in November, then they get a few more buys, I guess. Like not
True.
even more,
Okay, yeah.
but they'll get
I do
earlier
get what you're
ones.
saying there.
But most
Some
people are
people
gonna
would
get
have to
them
wait.
at Christmas. So I don't think that's gonna really affect it that much.
Unless if you know how like things drop in price as they get older, it wouldn't happen in the space of a few months. But let's say Sony like somehow maybe the next gen consoles, not these, but the next gen consoles, they announce it for holiday season and release it in like March. It's gonna come out so early, people are gonna be like, wow, this came out this early. And if they like streamline it, if they fix all the design flaws, they could get so many more sales because they have that extra few months.
That's a good point. That's a good
point. But I think I definitely agree with Trey. It probably wouldn't matter too much.
Yeah. I totally agree.
All right.
So in conclusion, Xbox.
Yeah. So hold on, I'm broken again. Okay. So moving on to our next question. Moving on to our next question is, how is gaming affected by the current coronavirus? Starting now.
There are two ways of looking at this. Definitely. There is like a negative effect.
There's positives on Xbox and gaming in general. There's positives and negatives about it.
Well, for me at least, I mean, it is kind of dangerous for the lead, but I'm still going to start anyways. I think that there are two ways of looking at this. You can look at it from the competitive side, and you can look at it from the casual side. Casual players are the people that, come home after a day of work or school and just load up a game or two to chill out for a little bit. For those people, it's definitely a positive effect. And those people make up the majority of the gaming population. So I would say that it's definitely more of a positive than a negative. But on the negative side, for one thing, competitive play has stopped. There's no way, like, you can't go to a local area network event. Things are being played online. And I mean, there are people with just simply better Wi-Fi than other people. Mm-hmm. I've been on the receiving end of that better Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And also developers, like, you can look on the internet, and there's a lot about like developers like overworking their employees and things. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how that's affected by the virus, but I do know that they are not allowed in their studios working on the game.
Yeah. So,
I mean, it would be easier to work from home than, say, like a teacher, but they would still not have access to all the resources that the lead developing office does.
So, like, Watch Dogs 1, it's an old game. So, me and Dana were playing that. We're trying to play that at least. And the servers for Ubisoft, for Watch Dogs, or like Ubisoft for Watch Dogs, because it's ran by Ubisoft or whatever, they were down. There was no online play whatsoever.
They were down for like a whole week. It was so stupid.
Okay.
And I think that
to be fair, Ubisoft is known for not having good servers.
That's a good point. But I think it's also because of the coronavirus, and that there's lots of changes happening at Ubisoft Studios, or whatever you'd call it. So, like, and I feel like that's happened with, like, Xbox. I feel like that's why we've had a crash recently, because there's so much other stuff happening with, like, behind the scenes with, like, the developers and stuff, because you can't have a lot of people close together, so, or, like, doing stuff at the same time and all that stuff. So, everybody being at their houses, I feel like that's causing a lot more crashes, and a lot more people are currently playing the games than before, because everybody's home quarantine, so it's like the only thing you can do. So it's a positive in the sense that they're getting a lot more plays. They're probably making more money right now, but it's a negative for the actual company. Well, it's a positive and negative for the companies. They're like trading it off because it's less reliable servers and stuff, but they're making more money.
I also feel like it's just like population. You have to look at where you like are staying at, because whenever
that makes sense too.
I'm at my house, I'm fine. But if I go down to like my grandparents' house and try to play, it's terrible. I mean, I can't even do it.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because it's like packed downtown Greenville, kind of.
Probably.
That area. Yeah. I think it's just pretty much
so
population.
Yeah.
And how many people are staying inside.
Yeah. lots of things are streaming at the same time.
Yeah.
Lots of things are streaming to Xbox. So yeah, there have been like I've seen a lot of glitches in Xbox for the past maybe few weeks, like maybe 2 to 3
Yeah,
weeks.
2 or 3.
It's because everybody in America is out of school.
On the top,
Yeah.
yeah. And bringing back to that, that Warzone, in less than a week, had over 50 million people playing it because of the quarantine.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I mean, that's like huge numbers, even for a brand new game.
Yeah. So I think that the coronavirus is positively and negatively affecting our gaming. So I got a minute left.
It's almost a trade-off. Like you gain some things, you lose some things.
Yeah. Now, what do you guys think is more important? Quality or quantity, I guess you could say.
I think that for right now, the way that this virus is making like us look at it, I'd for sure say quality. We're going to be here for a long time, at least until May 15th in this state. And so we need that constant connection to be able to play games and just kind of take our mind off things. Because honestly, what else are we going to do?
And it's a good way to social distance too, because like
we're
still playing we're still talking to people. We're not going to go insane by ourselves because we have our friends to talk to and stuff like that, and ways to entertain ourselves. Yet we're still staying exactly where we are in a safe, contained environment. So that's time on that.
All right.
And the final question is, what do you guys think are like the best games of their own franchises? Like for instance, like Call of Duty and stuff like that. So I'll start that now.
Okay. I feel like Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Now,
What do you think is the best Call of Duty? Yeah.
my first thing, I'm just gonna go through it. Black Ops 1.
You're going to take a whole
Yeah,
5 minutes?
let's go through. Yeah, you better hurry up.
All right. No. Black Ops 2, absolutely. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my favorite. Black Ops 3 comes in second, and Black Ops 4 is last.
Yeah, like I thought.
I-
Was a flop,
So you
in my
see,
opinion.
the thing is, you're only focusing on the Black Ops. There's a lot
Well,
more.
yeah,
There's
that's a
an
good
entire
point.
Modern Warfare
we
series.
could, yeah. So in
I mean-
Black Ops standpoint, Black Ops 2 is the best game.
I definitely
it
agree
was
with
just
that.
Now it's kind of bad because there's too many hackers in the game.
Yeah, I mean,
But
every
back
game.
when it was actually good, it
Yeah.
was.
Back in its
It
prime,
was
that game
such
was
a good game.
It was. It had
No,
everything. It had everything.
I'd say that Black Ops 1 is second. It's definitely between 1 and 3, but I just feel like 1's better because of the campaign.
One
like-
didn't have a good campaign.
Yeah,
No.
one had one of the best campaigns. Black
Yeah.
Ops 3's campaign was just what?
It was confusing. It was very spiderwebby, and
Yeah.
there wasn't much like. Well, actually, it was. I mean, I played the whole campaign. I honestly love Black Ops 3. It's the only Call of Duty that I became a prestige master in because I actually played it enough. Because I think the multiplayer in Black Ops 3 was so unique compared to every other game.
Trey, you're Prestige Master in Black Ops 2.
Oh yeah, I am because I hacked it. Okay, we don't got to talk about that. Okay, well I earned Black Ops 3 prestige master legitly, and I think the good thing about Black Ops 3 is that it was just so unique. And
Yeah, it was like a futuristic game, and it was
Yeah.
really cool.
Okay, of the jetpack games, Black Ops 3 is by far the best.
yeah, now there's some stupid things about Black Ops 3 that
For sure.
like spawn camping. That got abused.
Wrecky.
I remember I got into this
Oh my
one
God.
game. I got into this one game where literally people figured out the spawns, like where to stand, so that way you still spawn there, and they would just hold down an LMG and you spawn in and instantly die.
Oh my god, I would hate
It was
that.
it was
I mean,
terrible.
I've seen I've seen
was
that
a
happen in
problem
Modern Warfare.
mine in Black Ops 2 because like especially like the yacht.
Yes,
Yeah.
hijacked.
Yeah, hijack.
They would just stand in the corners.
Yes.
You would spawn in, they could see you, and they boom,
Yeah.
dead.
Right.
So-
It got
So okay, so I get that in those games spawn logic was horrendous, but in this new one, Modern Warfare, it is actually terrible. You guys don't play multiplayer that
Oh,
much.
I
but
hate cargo. Cargo is terrible.
Shipment.
Or shipment, whatever you call it.
Okay, Shipment's just a given. Like that map sucks.
It's so small. Well, okay,
The only thing it's good for is lowering your KD.
yeah. Okay, so now let's talk
But-
about Halo. Let's talk about Halo a little bit.
Halo.
So,
I've
So,
never played
I've
Halo.
got to be honest. I have not played Halo other than maybe a few games.
okay, well,
But from what I've heard, I've definitely heard that Halo 3 holds the hearts of most of the Halo community.
you see, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I feel like, but I like Halo 4. It
I was
the
about to
main
say,
Halo
if you
I
said
played.
5, I'm leaving the call.
No, I played Halo 5. It was really fun. The story, it was just good.
All right, I'm out.
No, I said Halo 4, not Halo 5. Okay.
Oh,
The
okay.
story for Halo 4 is good, and Halo Reach. I think that's Halo 3. It could be,
Yeah, I think
Or
it
it
was.
could be a different game. Hold on, I'm gonna look it
No
up.
clue.
Okay. Is Halo Reach Halo 3? Halo Reach is after. It could be. I don't know. I think it's
I
Halo
know
3.
that there are a surprising amount of Halo games.
Yeah. Well,
I
anyways,
think
I,
it was
also
like
played Halo
17.
Reach, and I had fun playing that. But I think either Halo 3 or 4 is the best of the series. Or
Yeah, those are
or-
the only ones I've really heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's think of. Okay, so we've done Call
Um,
of Duty.
Halo.
How about?
I mean, there are a lot of big games that just haven't, like, they don't need to change. Like League of Legends, Overwatch, Dota 2, Counter Strike. Counter Strike, the old one. I never played it, but I've heard that I'm pretty sure it's a lot worse than this current one.
Yeah, I don't
This current
play.
one
I don't play Counter Strike, so
you did once.
I have played Counter Strike on Steer's computer through my computer. Don't ask me
Don't
how
worry,
that works, but
it's crazy.
and it was broken. So
Well, that
Yeah.
was because we were computer sharing, but
It-
Counter Strike is a really fun game. It's just completely different than any other shooter, though, and
Yeah.
that takes a long time to get used to. You can't aim.
yeah, you can. Yeah,
Without
you can't.
certain
You
guns.
actually can't aim in Counter Strike,
But-
which is stupid. But
But Counter Strike Global Offensive is a lot better than Counter Strike like New Dawn or something.
and
Uh,
well, we got 10 seconds left. So
So there are a lot of good games, but I mean, there's just the obvious standouts.
yeah. So some games are good, some games are bad. That's going to sum up our video for you guys. So we should be posting. Steer, my manager. When are we going to be posting these videos? Like, what days are we going to? We're gonna post them every Monday.
So, what is today? Monday?
Today's Monday,
Then
May 30th.
are we going to edit? Does it
No.
need editing?
Nope.
Then, in that case, I say post.
We could post 2 a
Shoot.
week, or we could post 2 on Monday.
Yeah,
Or
we
something.
could.
Cause we have more
You
questions.
know, this is something we should probably discuss off camera.
Yeah. So you know what? Here,
But
I'll end the video right here. Hope you guys like the video. Foodie, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel.
it's definitely a pretty fun video, and we're going to
Yes.
do this like weekly.
Yeah, it's really easy to make. I hope you guys like it. We're gonna start bringing in people to be a fourth. So like down, you see how
Yeah.
there's just Daniel down here.
Yeah,
Soon it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 right there.
we're gonna invite like a different guest every week, just someone that we know to give their opinions.
Yeah.
But the three of us are gonna be the main
Yeah, we should
main
be here
people
every time.
talking here.
And comment down below any questions you guys want us to cover. That
We
would help out a
have
lot.
like a few,
We
but
have a few, but
the three
if
of
you
us have
guys-
never been known for creativity, so please.
Yeah, and we could do a
Questions.
question and answer soon too. So if you want us,
Yeah.
to do a Q&A, put it down in the comment section below. Here, Daniel, can you point down straight at the bottom? There we go. And you guys subscribe, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll let you guys say it.
Peace.
Peace.